Welcome back to another video, 10 most expensive items sold recently on eBay. Today we are going into the trucker hat world, the vintage trucker hats. Always a lot of money in the vintage trucker hats. Number 10 on the list, we've got a Ford Mustang vintage trucker hat. And if you notice, it has the three stripes on it. This one sold for $320. And anytime you see these vintage ones with the three stripes on them, you know you're into the money, especially if it's a good subject matter. So number 10, Ford Mustang. So we'll flip through a couple of these. And there we go. Made in the USA. Number 9 on the list, we've got Popular Pro Chainsaw brand trucker hat, sold for $338. Gotta love that black and yellow pop on that hat. There. Again, made in the USA, and these trucker hats like this are going to be made in the USA, and they're usually going to fall on K brand or K product labels. Not all of them, but next up on the list, number 8, we've got a Harley Davidson from the Museum York, Pennsylvania, that is. Again, we've got the three stripes, sold for $350. And if you look at that, not in the best condition shape-wise, and they don't have to be, because hats can be reconditioned, reshaped. A lot of times people just want them for displays. So very nice piece at number 8. Number 7 on the list, we've got Dale Earnhardt, again with the three stripes. This one sold for $374 at auction. So the Goodrich NASCAR, stay on the front porch. If you can't run with the big dog, stay on the front porch. Little classic hat with a little classic NASCAR. Can't go wrong. Number 6 on the list, Levi's denim hats. Anytime you find the Levi's denim vintage hat, you know you've scored some good money. And I know I get excited when I do come across them. Was asking $385 for it, took a best offer. So you have that classic patch on there. It kind of resembles the patch on the actual jeans themselves. And there's what the tag looks like. So very nice piece right there. So next up on the list, number 5, we have another Harley Davidson three-striped hat. Hales Harley Davidson in Mansfield, Ohio. Sold for $399. I need to get me one of those clear heads to put my hats on when I take my pictures. So very nice condition. Looks very nice also. So that definitely adds to the value there. And again, of course, made it in the USA. A lot of these hats, when they sell, they're going to go to places like Malaysia. They're going to go outside the US for the most part, because there's a huge worldwide following for these hats. Number 4 on the list, we've got a vintage trucker Rebel hat, sold at auction for $415. You have the flag that's so controversial these days, with that classic lightning bolt look that came on clothing back then. Very cool design piece, let's just say that. Keep it simple there. No matter what your thoughts on the flag, we won't get into all of that right now. We're just looking at value and what. So far, not surprised this lasted on eBay, because normally they take those flags down. So, and again, we got made in the USA. Number 3 on the list, we've got a hunting inspired hat. Trying to find the word hunting, go figure, for Jasper, Indiana. But it's a feed. So anytime you get these farmer seed and feed hats, that's where you're going to find some of your good money, like in Pioneer Seed and different things like that. This one sold for $595. Get a close up there. Go. So very nice patch vintage hat here. See if we can see. It's even got all it's even got all the sponges on the inside still. It hasn't come apart yet. And there's the Classic K Products brand. All right, next up, number 2 on the list, Estetes Express Lines hat. Was asking $700, took a best offer on this. Again, we got the 3 stripes going on, and I love finding hats that have to do with carriers and such. So this is a nice hat, beautiful colors here. And there we are. Number 1 on a list of the top 10 most expensive hats sold recently on eBay. Foul Play. Very nice 3 striped again. Asking price was $1,500. They took a best offer on this. Again with the colors and this condition. Beautiful hat. A very interesting subject matter, which is probably what added to the value of this hat. Not really knowing anything about the details behind it, but a very cool, unique piece. And that condition looks immaculate, or close to it anyway. But again, made in the USA. So there we go. That is the top 10 most expensive hats sold on eBay recently. Trucker vintage hats, that is. Thanks, everybody, and I will see you all in the next video.